Hi, my Smell Good friends. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. So I have a rather small haul here. Actually, it's a combined haul, both from Rose Girls, one of my favorite vendors. I love Rose Girls, but there's two orders here. Both were small, so I decided to put them both together and talk about them. One originates from her June. It was sort of a pre-order that Jenny, the owner of Rose Girls, held in honor of Amanda Dixon from Salt Mountain Melts, and the other is an RTS that came after that. So if you're interested in seeing what I picked up, stay tuned. So what I have here is 4 blends from the pre-order that Jenny held. There were 4 vendors who collaborated together in honor of Amanda Dixon. Like I said earlier, the owner of Salt Mountain Melts. Amanda passed away way too early. If you watched any of my videos, I've discussed this several times, so you know. Salt Mountain Melts was quickly rising to be one of my favorite vendors. I was really falling in love with Amanda's wax. She was a talented creator of all things that smelled good, and yeah, I was really loving it. I warmed the scent last night, and I was just like, I really love the consistency of her wax. I love how it feels. It's got that perfect texture between soft and hard. I loved her scents, and if you ask me, in my opinion, I have way too little of it in my collection. I wish I had more. I wish I had more to remember her with, but so it goes. But these 4 special vendors, also fantastic favorite vendors of mine, decided to collab together and do 4 separate openings where they honored Amanda in some way. Basically, in the end, donating some of their proceeds from the sales that they held to a child or children-oriented organization, because children were near and dear to Amanda's heart. And it was pretty special. I knew that I wanted to participate in all 4 sale openings. I went small on each one because I also knew that could get quite pricey, but they kind of kept the openings a bit small, so that was good. So I have those blends here, and then I have 4 blends from a follow-up RTS. Jenny holds follow-up RTS which are ready to ship. She does them often. She often includes extra from a prior pre-order, and she'll often include some new scents as well. And it's fun. They're a lot of fun. They're not super Hunger Games, but some of your more popular scents will sell out pretty quickly. Rose Girls is a pretty loved vendor. She has over 11,000 members in her Facebook group. So she's a pretty loved vendor. Some scents will go quickly. So I always recommend, if you're going into it ready to ship with Jenny, go on early as soon as she opens and pull your stuff. Will there be stuff to shop for later in the day? Probably so. There probably will be. But will they all be your favorites? Probably not, because a few of those favorites may disappear quickly. So I always recommend that you go in soon. But, you know, whatever works for you. And then Jenny holds pre-orders as well. Anyway, let's get into what I got. So from the collab, the special collab, I grabbed 3 of Amanda's blends. Jenny offered 5, and what she basically did was mix one of her popular Rose Girl scents with a scent that was inspired by one of Amanda's scents. So that was pretty cool. She offered 5, like I said. I picked up 3 that I thought sounded like my jam, and then I picked up another scent that she offered that was a request of mine. It is a favorite I recently fell in love with, and so I picked up that as well. Oh, I should start with the samples, actually. I'm going to go ahead and start with all 3 samples I have here, because I had 2 in the one box and 1 in the other. And I don't remember what was which. I think these 2 were part of the Amanda collab, and I think this one was the other, but I'll go ahead and start with all 3 of those. So the first sample I have here is Lifeguard Off Duty. That Jenny always includes a good bit of wax in her samples, and I never have any problem getting scent out of these. I usually do these in my bedroom, and yeah, no problem. So this is Papaya Smoothie Mango Bikini Season, which is Sol de Janeiro type, which includes pink musk, orchid, guava, coconut, lemon. So we have Papaya Smoothie, mango, and then we have a little bit of musk, orchid, guava, coconut, and lemon. I love the name of this. Oh, that's nice. I really get the tropical notes in here. Oh yeah, like that papaya, mango, that guava. Like, I'm really picking those up. It definitely has that Sol de Janeiro vibe. I feel like a lot of Sol de Janeiro scents, like, it's really easy to tell that that's where they came from. As different as they may be, they all kind of have like this beachiness about them. This is really pretty. So this is very tropical, fruity, and beachy as well. A little bit of floral. I really like that. Wife Card Off Duty. Like I said, I really like the name. So I'll probably get into this, warming that soon, because I don't really want to hold that over till next summer. And I'm kind of wrapping up my summer scents. I'll warm summer, clean into August, and possibly some at the beginning of September. But I am so excited about pulling my fall melting basket for September. I can't wait. And then we have Carbs. Now, I've mentioned before, Carbs is one of those scents. First of all, Jenny, Rose Girls, and her mom, formerly Scoopable Wax Melts, Macaron Wax Melts now, they pour this scent. And they pour it with a lot of blends. And I love it in blends. I don't tend to love it as much on its own. This is cookies, donuts, and bread. And I think it's because of that bread note. Because I don't always love bread notes in wax. I'm getting a strong donut in this one, though, in this pour. Oh, it does smell good in this bag. But I warmed it recently. It'd been one that'd been sitting for a little bit. And I was like, it's okay. But I really like it when it's mixed with things. And I really, really like it when it's mixed with things. It's a great bakery. So I may just add something to this and then melt that. And that can take me clean into fall and winter. And then we have Strawberry Coconut Milk Mojito. Super cute little cactus shapes there. Love that. They're quite thick there. I don't know if you can see that. So this is Strawberry Pound Cake, which is a Bath & Body Works type. Creamy coconut milk and mojito. Mojito has like lime in it, right? Does mojito have lime? Alexa, what's in a mojito?
A mojito contains 3 parts lime juice, 4 parts white rum, 2 teaspoons of sugar, 6 mint sprigs, and carbonated water.
Wow, she was very specific. I thought it did. I'm not a big drinker. In fact, I don't really drink anything anymore. Yeah, this is lime heavy. I get a little bit of that coconut milk, but I'm getting more mojito than anything. Yeah, a little bit of that bakery note from the Strawberry Pound Cake, but I'm getting lots of lime. So I think if you like lime, it's a good, bright, juicy, citrusy lime for sure. Lime just isn't one of my favorite things, so I will probably share this with someone who will enjoy it. But it smells really strong. All right, so the one return scent that I picked up, this was actually a scent that I think was in her Sol de Janeiro sampler that I picked up last year. And I really loved it. It was so pretty. I believe, if I remember correctly, it was like in chunks, and the colors were like pink and yellow. Jenny puts together some really nice colors. She did pour this one all in yellow. This is You Drive Me Bananas. You guys know. You know. Your girl Terry loves her banana. It doesn't matter if it's candy. It doesn't matter if it's bakery. It doesn't matter if it's tropical. I love me some banana. Love it in wax. So we have banana cream pie, birthday cake, and Boom Boom, which is the Sol de Janeiro type. So Boom Boom has a little bit of a like pistachio almond vibe, but in a beachy, lean and beachy way. Definitely has that nutty beachy connotation here. I definitely picked that up. And the banana, even though it's a bakery banana in here, it does come across as like a tropical banana to me. And I think that's highly because it's mixed in with that Boom Boom. Boom Boom tends to be a strong note, and I do pick up a hefty amount of Boom Boom in here. But I also pick up that really nice note of the birthday cake, and I do get that banana. Again, it kind of leans tropical, but I love it. It just leans to the beachiness of this scent, and it's great. I thought it performed well for me, and I'm happy to have enough of it. I don't have to do it in my bedroom this time. I'm going to enjoy it out here. And I love the name of that. All right, the last 3 blends here that we have as part of this order, which was from June, by the way. These are the Amanda blends. So we have Angels Among Us at the Seashore. Is that not pretty? Look at those colors. So I'll take one of these chunks out of the bag. Not chunks, mini melters. She does 2 chunks, which are pretty neat too. Wow, I can smell this already. They come in like a little bit different sizes. Some are a little bigger than others. And you just take them out of the bag and just pop them in your warmer. No chopping involved. So this one I was super excited about. So this is Seashore Sweets, which is Amanda's blend. So that is saltwater taffy, marshmallow cake, and cotton candy and vanilla ice cream. I'm trying to think, have I had that? I think I had ordered it on her last pre-order, the one that was not fulfilled because Amanda passed away. I feel like it was on that order because it sounds familiar to me. Angels Among Us, which is Rose Girl's blend. So she did this with all of these. Mixed one of Amanda's blend and one of Jenny's blends, which is strawberry shortcake, blackberry jam butter cookies, and saltwater taffy. Okay, I get that blackberry jam butter cookies. That, to me, is a strong oil. Oh, I get all the sweetness going on in here. Yeah, cotton candy, saltwater taffy. Oh, yeah, and she's got saltwater taffies in here twice because it's part of Amanda's blend and hers. This is really sweet. This is good. I get the strawberry shortcake. I really like that strawberry shortcake oil. I feel like it has more of a pungent strawberry to it, and I really like it. Oh, yeah, this is good. This is like sweet, fruity. I shouldn't even say fruity. This is sweet. Fruity a little because it does have some fruit notes, but it's like sweet candy goodness with a little bit of bakery to it. That's pretty good. Yeah, I'm gonna enjoy that. That's gonna be, and I think it's gonna be a good performer. So that is Angels Among Us at the Seashore. Love the name. Jenny is fantastic at naming things too. Out of the Ordinary. Look at that wax. So pretty. So pretty. This is Meet Me at Sunset, which is Amanda's blend. So that is Satsuma, Sign Me Up, Cotton Candy, and Fizzy Pops. And then Rose Girl's blend of Galactic Grape, which is a fairly new blend, but it's been hitting the road as a very popular one. Cotton Candy Grapes, Pink Lady Apples, Pomegranate, Cherry, and Wild Strawberries. I'm not sure if I've had Galactic Grape. I don't think I've got a sample of it, so I don't think I've tried it yet. As I don't tend to pick up grape scents. I'm getting that grape. It is strong. Yes, that Galactic Grape. It is kind of a super sweet grape. And then you get like those, you get the other fruity notes, but it's all kind of combined together. Like I can't say that I pick out apple, pomegranate, cherry, and strawberries, although I feel like I do pick up a little bit of that cherry. I do get the brightness of the Satsuma in here, which also leads to the major fruitiness going on here. I do get a little bit of effervescence. I didn't think I would pick that up, but I do. Yeah, it has a little bit of a fizziness. So it kind of smells like a really sweet grape fruit punch. Oh, that's good. That's good. With a bit fizziness to it, because fruit punch doesn't tend to have fizziness. So, you know, you spiked it with a little something. Although this is not an alcohol blend. Out of the Ordinary. I'm super excited about this one. So this is Amanda's Pine Ridge Farm. This one, I immediately wanted to go in and get 2 bags, but I've got to slow my roll on my Rose Girl scents. Everything always sounds so good, and a lot of it is good, but if I let it sit too long, I don't get the most amazing performance out of it. So I'm slowing my roll and just trying to enjoy her scents in the moment. But in the meantime, I'm still catching up, getting through some of my older stuff. So I need to slow down what I'm buying currently to kind of get to that point. But I'm working on it. So Amanda's Pine Ridge Farm is Pine Ridge Farm, which is one of Amanda's blends. I have not warmed that blend yet, but I do have it in my stash. And I picked it up because it was her take on Bath & Body Works, The Perfect Christmas, which is one of my favorite, probably my favorite scent of all time. Like, I love The Perfect Christmas. And the scent notes to that are fresh cut pine, cinnamon sugar, and toasted marshmallow. It truly is The Perfect Christmas. Now, Amanda's blend, at least on cold, smells a little bit sharper than that blend, but it smells really, really good. And then Rose Girl's mix here, which is Merry is Home for the Holidays, which is another favorite of mine. Every time Jenny offers it during her Mario pre-order, I pick it up. Which is Christmas Wish, which is a Yankee Candle type. Oh Christmas Tree, which is a tree scent. Toasted marshmallow, royal sugar cookie, and vanilla bean Noel. And it's just the best Christmas scent. Like, 2 perfect worlds here. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh, it's so good. I knew it would be. I really pick up that sugar cookie in here. Yeah, so I pick up the Mario's Home for the holidays a little bit stronger than I do the Pine Ridge Farm. But Jenny has also done her take on that blend as well, which she calls, I think, the Almost Perfect Christmas. Yeah, this is good. This is good. And all of those like tree notes and bakery notes combined together almost give me a little bit of like a woodsy background, kind of like a Apollo scent. And I'm not mad about it. I do pick up a little bit of cinnamon sugar, and that just brings this to another level, you guys. Oh, this is going to be so good. This is going to be so good this winter. I'm totally going to enjoy that. Amanda's Pine Ridge Farm. Like I said, I totally wanted to go in and get more of this, but I'm just going to enjoy this one bag. And I'm sure we'll see it again. I'm sure we'll see it again. So I'm just going to enjoy that one bag and be happy. Be happy. Okay, guys. So the second order here, this was from her August. It was just last week. Yeah, that's how fast it got to me. I think it was August 6th pre-order. Not pre-order. Ready to ship. I said that like 6,000 times. So I don't know why I said pre-order this time around. But I received those other melters. I just went over, I think, less than a week before I got these. So I held those aside because I knew this package was coming. So I thought I'll throw it in all as one haul. Strawberry Campfire Marshmallows. This scent went pretty quickly. This was one of those scents that didn't hang around a long time. Strawberry White Cake and Campfire Toasted Marshmallows. She is offering this in her current pre-order. Again, it'll be too late, but hopefully you picked it up because it smells really good. Oh, I really get that Strawberry White Cake. Like, that is front and center. And then that Campfire Toasted Marshmallows just brings a little bit of slight smokiness, but a lot of sweetness. Kind of like your Fireside Marshmallow or Marshmallow Fireside from Bath & Body Works. But just a tad more of that smokiness to it. Oh, it's so good. Yeah, so good. You know, nothing like earth-shatteringly different, but I would have never thought to put them together, and it totally works. That smells amazing. And I love the pink. I love all things pink. Orange Apple Butter Cheesecake. This was a new blend too. And her new blends do tend to go the quickest. It's kind of like Teddy B's. Go for the new first, because they're the ones that disappear the quickest. And then, you know, worry about the other ones. Orange Apple Butter Cheesecake. I do find that with Rose Girls, I tend to have a little bit more time to check out before things jump my cart. So I tend to go in and just, you know, I have my list ready. And I boom, 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 add everything, check out. She does combine shipping. So if you're a little slower and you want to just get those new blends first, check out and go ahead and make another order, and you will get refunded because her flat fee shipping rate is like $10. I think it's $10. So you'll get refunded for shipping for any additional orders. And then if you reach $99 in orders, and that means separate orders as well, as long as it's all part of the same order, if you reach $99, you'll get free shipping, which is a lot of incentive to purchase more. I have purchased more from Jenny because of that free shipping incentive. Orange Apple Butter Cheesecake is sweet orange Danish, spiced apple butter and creamy cheesecake. You know I was going to pick that up, right? You know I was going to pick it up. It's good. I will say that spiced apple butter note, it kind of has like a clove note, and it doesn't say that, but I'm wondering if this spice is clove, because I'm getting a bit of a clove note. And I don't know that I'm loving that spiced apple butter. It's mixed in with 2 bakery notes, so I would think that would even it out. It'll be interesting to see how it comes across on warm, because I have a feeling it's going to come across a bit different. And if not, I may add a little bit more of like, maybe something like, carbs to this. Did bring it even a little bit more bakery and tone down that spiced apple butter. Yeah, I do get the orange Danish. Yeah, I'm not sure that I'm loving this mix altogether, but I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it and see what I think. You know, I like my orange, and I do like apple scent. So orange apple butter cheesecake, and I do like Jenny's cheesecake. Never sour. I don't get any sourness from this. I'm just thinking that spiced apple butter has a bit of a heavy clove note to it. This scent here I picked up because she had an RTS before this, and I missed out on it. I forgot about it, and I totally planned to pick this up. And then she offered this again in this RTS, and I was like, oh, I'm going to grab it this time. In fact, this was probably the whole reason I went in. Yeah, this is the whole reason I went in, because I really wanted to try this. This is Autumn and Cookie Land. And the funny thing is, I wanted to try this so much, but the first note in this is leaves from Bath & Body Works type. And if you know me, I don't particularly love leaves, but also if you know me, I've found some blends in Vendor Wax where I actually do enjoy it mixed with other things. So we have leaves, campfire marshmallows, we have that sweet, slightly smoky, ooey gooey marshmallow scent again, pumpkin pecan waffles, oh yes please, and Cookie Land, which I don't remember what's in her Cookie Land. She has great cookie scents, but I think it's like toffee, butterscotch pretzels, and maybe Monster Fluff cookie or something like that. But it's a cookie scent. Whoa, I got that leaves. Whoa, that's strong. Leaves is so strong. Yeah, the leaves are strong in this. And leaves to me is a bit sharp, and it is sharp in this. Kind of has like that slightly acidic note to it. A little bit fermenty, and I don't overly love that, which is why I don't really pick up the candle anymore. For years, and I still have some in my collection, for years I just swore that I love leaves, but I didn't love leaves. I was really hoping to pick up the pumpkin pecan waffles and Cookie Land stronger. They're there. There are bakery notes there, but that leaves is just overtaking this. Yeah, that leaves is strong. I'm going to let this sit for a little bit. We have plenty of time before fall is over. I'm going to let this sit and melt for a little bit because, you know, this hasn't been sitting around that long. I have a feeling once this kind of like blends, melts out all together, this will get better because there's a lot of bakery going on here. And then you have that marshmallow sweetness. So I think over time that leaves note will mellow out some and the other notes will come in and temper that a little bit. And I think I'm probably going to end up actually really liking this. But I'm going to let that one sit a little bit. We'll stew on that one for a little bit. And then the last blend I have here is Apple Candy Corn Carbs. This one I thought sounded so cool. I really love candy corn and wax. Look at those colors, you guys. So pretty. It looks like candy corn. I haven't picked up my first bag yet. I've picked up a couple in store and put it back down. But it's time. It's time. I need to get me some candy corn. So we have apple fritter, which is an oil I really like, in Rose Girls Wax. Macintosh apple. I'm kind of wondering if that's going to take over in this blend because that tends to be strong. Candy corn and carbs. So we have some carbs going on in this mix, which is cookies, donuts, and bread. Oh, that's good. So the Macintosh apple, it's there, but it's not taking over. Like, I get the other notes. I think that apple fritter really tones down that Macintosh apple and the carbs. Oh, yeah, the carbs are totally toning that down. But it's there. You get the Macintosh apple and you get the carbs note for sure. I get a sweetness that can only be that candy corn, but I couldn't tell you per se that it's definitely candy corn. But there's like a sweet candy vibe going on in there. So it's kind of Macintosh apple, carb heavy, and then a little bit of sweetness from the candy corn. And then that bakery note of the apple fritter. But the apple fritter, I feel like it's kind of in the background. I'm picking up everything else stronger. But I love the look at that. And I think this is going to make a fun scent to do in October when we're talking Halloween scents. So here we go. All right, guys, so that'll do it for my Rose Girls haul. I hope you enjoyed that. If you partook in the collab pre-order, let me know what you picked up and what you're thinking of those blends. And if you also participated in any recent openings, let me know, whether it be pre-order, RTS, whatever. If you picked up any of these scents, let me know what you're thinking about them. And yeah, if you have any recommendations, let me know as well. I'm always up for recommendations. Keep in mind, I'm a big bakery girl. You know, Terry is a big bakery girl. Anyway, guys, I hope you have a fabulous day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.